Hi, my name is Ryan, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about medical marijuana. In a world where there is substantial evidence of substances working medicinally to improve the quality of life for the sick and dying patients, it is nearly impossible to think that the morals of people really hinder scientific progress. Currently, less than 50% of the United States have laws enact that allow the that allows the use of marijuana for medical purposes. And with countless amounts of research in favor of marijuana, it is an outrage that the help isn't there to everyone who needs it. If you want to help raise awareness on medical marijuana, here are a few steps you can follow. A. Send letters to your senators and your representatives. B. Get published. Write letters to the editor of your local newspaper about the need for marijuana policy reform. C. Distribute literature in your community. And D. If you're a talk radio listener, call in and express support for reforming marijuana laws. Marijuana has been found to treat multiple medical conditions such as glaucoma, Crohn's disease, seizures, anorexia, nausea, bipolar disorder, muscle spasms, anxiety, and emphysema. Contrary to popular belief, marijuana does not necessarily get the patient high. There are different strains of the drug, including Charlotte's Web, which has all its psychoactive agents removed to prevent a high. It was inspired by a child named Charlotte Figi. This is her and her father, who required the drug to alleviate threatening seizures caused by the Dravet syndrome. She has been the reason for many changes to marijuana laws across the U.S. since 2006. She isn't the first child to dabble in marijuana's healing purpose either, as there are countless records of families moving to states where medical marijuana is legal to improve the quality of life for their children. It is a common misconception that patients must smoke the drug to activate it, which is potentially harming the lungs. However, marijuana can also be vaporized, eaten, or taken in liquid extract form and work just the same, if not even more effectively. Just with anything, marijuana does have side effects. The side effects include dizziness, drowsiness, short-term memory loss, and euphoria. But just like any other medication, it is not a guarantee. Now I'm going to break down the chemicals in cannabis called cannabinoids. The two most well-known cannabinoids are THC and CBD. THC is a cannabinoid known to cause psychoactive effects or the high feeling you get from cannabis. THC helps with number 1, pain relief. Number 2, anti-nausea. And 3, sleep aid. And number 4, it can help suppress it can help with your appetite and a mood stimulant. CBD is another cannabinoid that lacks nearly any psychoactive effect, making it preferred medicine. CBD helps you with pain relief, anti-inflammatory, anti-anxiety, seizure reduction, and last, anti-nausea. Clinical trials to evaluate the effectiveness of marijuana to treat certain conditions have been restrictive and limited. As medical marijuana becomes more common throughout the world, researchers are doing more studies. However, scientists continue to advocate that more studies are needed. Many of the hurdles involve controlling the quality and dosing of cannabis with what is legally available to researchers. It's a struggle. A good percentage of the current studies are not controlled clinical trials in which a placebo or alternative medicine is used. Without more of these comparative studies, scientific evidence on the therapeutic effects of cannabis will remain in question. And to marijuana is downgraded from a Schedule 1 drug, widespread clinical trials are unlikely to happen in the United States. If we really want a definitive answer as to whether marijuana is valuable for symptom management, it needs to be evaluated using the same standards as other medications. Medical marijuana remains controversial, but it is gaining traction as a legitimate recommendation for a variety of symptoms. Even though many states have legalized the use of cannabis for medical purpose, it's going to take more moves by the policymakers and the US government for it to be accepted and sold nationwide. This will, however, likely require a much larger body of legitimate scientific research to prove the efficiency of medical marijuana and potentially loosen the restrictions on its use. Well, today I have explained how medical marijuana can be pain saving and symptom relieving, especially for cancer patients. First, by explaining the need for more support from lawmakers so that the medical studies can be done to alleviate the stigma that comes with marijuana. Also, how to act in getting the word out on medical marijuana. I have also explained the two major cannabinoids of the plant and what they help you with in your body. My intent today was just to break down the wall a little on understanding what medical marijuana can do for you or a loved one if ever needed. Thank you for listening today on this misinterpreted subject and have a good day. Thank you.